Hey guys, welcome back to Vanilla Play, and it looks like it's a little afternoon here in Sunfoam Town. Last time we left off, we was working on our windmill, and we finished the structure of it up, and I think it's time for us to head back over and see if we can't start working on the inside, but I got a few more touches to do on the outside. I think that looks awesome. The fact that you can kind of see it from behind Town Hall back there, I think that is amazing. I think it's going to work out very well for us. Granted, it does look, kind of large, but I didn't want to make it massive either. So it kind of fits the size of everything else I've done so far, I think. A little bit better than some of the other things I've done, I guess. But anyway, let's grab some dirt, and I need to finish up a few more things here. Actually, we'll do that on the inside. Alright, I got torches, good. Alright, I need to clear out down here. And I brought some stone, so I think I'm going to use stone for the floor. It just seems right. I don't know why. But stone just seems like it would work in here for the floor. Alright, you gotta be very careful though. Not because I'm hunting wabbits. Because I gotta watch out for things like this. Little holes that lead down to the caves that I used to use when I started out my endeavor here. I think stone's gonna work the best, so let me grab this floor in here. Grab the floor in here, that doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Let's just grab the floor. Actually, kind of technically it does. Let me take that back. Technically, I am grabbing the floor and putting it in. Technically. Okay. Okay, kind of stretching there, Bentley. Alright, there we go. That looks pretty cool. I like the way this looks in here now. I like that. I don't know why that's flashing up there like that. That's probably a texture, but that's okay. Alright, there we go. So the floor's in right there. Let's make ourselves a door. Grab me some wood. Get our spruce out. Do I want to use stone bricks? Yeah, I think I do. Either stone bricks or spruce. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out. Let's see. I want these fences. And I'm going to want some more cobble. Alright, so there's a few more things I want to do on the outside. Let me actually make a few stairs up. A few slabs. Gotta have an entranceway. Nice little opening here. It might look like the windmill might hit this, but I promise it won't. Use your imagination, please. It won't. Alright, let's see. Let's do something like this, right? And we'll hit this out like that. Maybe like this. And that. Maybe one more like this. I don't know if that's too much. Actually, I think that would be fine right there. What about something like this? You're not supposed to be there. About like that. Okay, that does not work. Does that work? Alright, that doesn't look good, but I think it's because of what's on top. The top looks like it's just so flat up here. So maybe I need to just grab this and do this, that, and then this. Nope, don't like it. Don't like it. Tearing it down, don't like it. Getting rid of the whole windmill. I can't stand it. I don't like it anymore. It's all gone. Oh, that's me joking, by the way. You know what? Maybe we should try the stone bricks here. You know what? No. No. Let's use the spruce wood. This might make a nice doorway. This alongside of the stone stairs like this. I think I like that. I Like I said, I'm just thinking here. Something like this, and then maybe... Oops, nope. Maybe something like this. Darn you! Stop it! I hate you, stairs. I hate you. There we go. Maybe something like that. I kind of like that. Alright, Luna. Cow, how the heck did you get in there? I'm about to go kill you. That doesn't make no sense. You're not supposed to be in there, cow. You're gonna be messing up my crops, my wheat, and all that stuff. I can't have this. You must be eliminated. Sorry. Sorry for your loss. I don't regret it one bit, though. Luna's probably kind of hungry. She's been out here for... Seriously? I don't have any wheat? Alright, well... I said I was going to go ahead and replace all of this with melons and pumpkins. So I'll have like a row of pumpkins and a row of melons just going straight along here. So... I guess one side of this is going to be... untilled. I'm not sure which side I'm going to do that on. I think I'll drop some wheat. But I'll figure it out. If you guys are wondering how I get the melon seeds, one of the villagers stopped by and offered me a nice little trade. Look at the zombies. See, I told you that was perfect. Having a nice little barrier here. It's like, haha, you can't hurt me. Oh, wait, you noob. Then I got creepers on my bridge. I gotta work on that bridge. Alright, so we got that taken care of. Good. Alright, let's see. So let's grab us the wood. Make us a door. And set it a little bit right there. I like that. Alright, Luna, I didn't forget you. I promise I did not forget you. Here, I'll make you a hay bale. Here you go, girl. Oh, wait. Whoops. Can you not seriously not eat these? I thought you could eat those. Here. If you can't, here, have just some... I guess you can't eat because you're not hungry, maybe? Huh, that's awkward. Well, you'll eat when you're ready, I guess. It's right there, you're standing on it. Alright, that looks good. I like this. I feel like I need some torches, though. Like, I need the item frames and the torches, but I'll worry about that later on. I need to actually start worrying about how I'm going to get to the next floor from here. Like, how do I want to do this? So, let me start figuring this out. I don't know if I want to use the stone bricks or cobblestone. I think the cobblestone would blend in too much with the walls, which is why I'm considering using the stone bricks. And then I need to actually figure out where I want the next layer to be. Thinking that first layer of wood here. See, but I don't want the floor to be the stone brick, so I think we might do something like this. We might use the slabs here. Another reason why I want to use slabs here real quick is because there's no light up there, and I could just throw a torch up there, but this will prevent the mobs from spawning up there until I get up there. And give me a good idea on where I want and how I want to make the staircase to get up here. Oops. Messed you up. There we go. And this one. Perfect. Alright, there we go. So this looks cozy. Yeah, I like that. That'll work. So, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe like a spiral staircase. So we'll say like that's the center. I'll remove that later. So we'll have to take this up this way. Whoops, not like that. It would go up this way. But the problem with this would be that, I think. Maybe we should put this in the center then. Alright, I'll leave that for now because I'm going to have to take a look at that to make sure I fix that right. Maybe I should put this in the center. Then we'll have like a staircase going up. Here we go. Let's grab some stairs. And see if I can't do this. I don't think I've ever built like a spiral stairway going up like this before. Whoops, that does not belong there. And I just messed up my floor. Great. So I think this would be perfect like this, but I need to start removing this out of the way. There we go. Yeah. I think that'll work out just fine. Alright, let me grab our floor. Let me fix this real quick. I believe this is how it was done. There we go. And I think this was an actual piece of wood. So let me grab some light in here. That should be sufficient for now. Actually, I think I need to keep that out. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Perfect. Fix our floor there. Let's grab some of these and kind of add some support here. There we go. Yeah, that works out. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of wood up here. Not really fond of this. Trying to think if I would replace this in here or not. I don't know if I really want to do that. Grab a little bite to eat real quick. I might just continue the stairway up past this level, actually. Oh yeah, so I was gonna get rid of that. Yeah, I'll get rid of it later though. I think I might actually make a level up here at the top. Actually, that does not belong there, I don't believe. I think we'll put that right there like that. That way we know that's our center of our windmill. I think I want to level right here. Whoops. Like right here. And I think instead of using a staircase to get up here, I think I'm actually going to use a ladder system. Place some torches up. Maybe like one there, one there. This might be like the mill room where they sit there and work all that stuff. So if that's true, I would want to continue that down here. Okay. Does that lead outside? That one does though. Okay. See, let's remove you. Place that there. Okay, that looks alright in my books. And place a torch and torch. I'm gonna need a crafting table. So I can make me some sticks. I think I'll use the oak wood here. Then we'll make ourselves up just a few ladders. Don't need that many. There we go. Oh yeah, now it's starting to turn out the way I want it to. Alright, so this would come down like this. And then we would have, you know, like a millstone here or something. I'm not sure what I would do for that, but I'll leave that there as like a place marker so we know. Yeah, I think that'll work. Maybe like a hopper. We could put like a hopper here and then like a furnace or something. I'm not sure. I mean, it's not going to do anything. It's just for looks, of course. And around in here, I don't know if I would do anything else. But up here, let's come up here. Let's cut us some areas out of the wall here. I think I might add in some spruce going up. So I might need to run back to the house and grab some more of this. I think I'm gonna do spruce and maybe add some windows in up here. I might make like a very, very small room up here, maybe. Maybe like a very small loft or something. Or maybe I'll do that on the bottom. But I definitely want some type of room up here. Actually, we don't even need to do it on the front. It wouldn't even show up. Alright, let's head back down. Trying to work in some compact spaces. Not working out in my favor. Trying to be as creative as possible here, though. Alright, Luna. We need to head back to the house real quick. Did I pick up your lead? Where's your lead at? Darn these things, they're glitchy. Alright, let's head back to the house. Let's take a look at this while we're leaving. I gotta say, I like that. I might need to hop up onto the top and work on the tip of the windmill a little bit. But besides that, I think it's looking pretty good on the outside. Kinda liking the way it's looking. Alright, Luna, you stay there for a minute. Gotta grab some resources. Grab half a stack of that. Let's grab a little bit of you. Let's come in the house. Wait, why is my door open? Probably one of the villagers trying to get in my house again. Let's grab some of the item frames. Actually, let's come over here. Let's use the stone brick slabs. Alright, Luna. Where'd you go? I hear you. You're trying to hide from me, Luna. We're not playing that game today. We're not playing hide and seek yet. Promise. Alright, that windmill's looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Alright, let's see. Let's grab you. There you go. Stay there, Luna. Technically, we ought to really be moving that mill down to the bottom level here. To be honest, I think that's what we would want to do. I just imagine you would want it on the bottom level, right? So think of this, if you guys are wondering why I'm doing this, think of this like, I don't know if you guys have seen Better Than Wolves, but my Better Than Wolves playthrough, it used axles going down, taking the, rotation of the windmill, and it pulled the, rotation into the axles that, it kept spinning. So think of these, spruce wood here, think of that as like an axle, and it's spinning as the windmill would spin. I know the windmill's not actually spinning, we're using our imaginations here. And that would be spinning, which would spin like a grindstone down here that would, grind the wheat into, what is that? Like meal? Like, was that cornmeal or something like that? I've like totally forgotten. But anyways, you get the idea. Hopefully. That's the whole logic here. Now, I know it's not actually doing anything that way, but like I said, imagination. Something I lost at one point, and hopefully it is back. Place some windows up here. Not gonna worry about the front because we got the whatchajigger there. I'm very creative in my names, aren't I? The whatchajigger. It's the whatchajigger. Alright, I'm just gonna leave regular torches up here no matter. This is just kind of like the maintenance room, I think. Yeah. We'll call this the maintenance room. With that being said, let's make a couple crafting tables. Yeah, I think I want another side of those. Like putting some more here. And then maybe possibly add in... Really don't want to use any more of that. Do I have any wood outside? So if that's our maintenance room, I look at the crafting table and you see like the tools on the crafting table and such. That's where I'm getting that from, if you guys are wondering. Well, I don't think I have any more wood, but I'll probably add some more chests in there later. So let's take a look at this from the side. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. Alright, so the inside down here. What am I gonna do? So down here is gonna be the milling area. So that means here would be... Here would have to be like a room. Yeah, I think so. Issue with this is I'm gonna have to pull the floor up. Because if I want to put a bed in here, it's gonna be hovering, and I don't want it hovering. So I'm gonna have to pull the floor up. I know. It's alright. I think this will work out better for us. In fact, I might just do the stone floor in here too. Hopefully I have enough and I don't mess up. Alright, so we need to go... Here needs to stop, right? Can I still get up this way? Yes, I can. Good. It looks like I'm going to need a little bit more stone. There we go. Actually, I think I can place another block there. Alright, let me go grab some more stone real quick. Pick all my mess up down here. Alright, so down here we're going to have crafting tables. I think I'm going to grab a few other items. In fact, Luna, you stay here. I'm going to use a potion of swiftness this time. We'll get back in no time. So I think I'm going to grab... I think I have a few hoppers made up. I think I'm going to grab me a furnace, some hoppers. I thought I just saw a squid in there. My imagination acting up on me. So I think I'm going to throw in a hopper, a furnace. Not sure what else. Let's take a look in here. So we got a furnace. Let's grab a hopper. Ooh, a dispenser might look good. Forgot about that guy. We'll try out a dispenser. And what else did I come in here for? Oh yes, more stone. That's right. More stone. Need more stone. Really need to try and start getting me another silk touch pickaxe. Put some like cobblestone back. I don't need it all on me at the moment. I really don't know if you guys like the way I do my builds, you know, especially some of the larger ones like this. Like the windmill, the inn, the restaurant, how I do the structure one episode and then the next I do, you know, like the inside or decorating. Sorry guys, I ain't had nothing to drink yet. But let me know if you guys like it that way. I think some of you guys are probably going to say, no I don't, just, you know, get through, just do the build first and then do the inside. I understand, but the way I see it, I'm trying to, you know, fit to everyone's likings. And I know it's hard, but, you know, I think it's possible. Alright, so let's use a dispenser here. So I'm going to place a dispenser there. This is just for looks. This is not serving any purpose whatsoever. I think this would look the best. Yeah. Okay, so we got that. Let's grab some stone. Yep, that's what I was worried about. Okay, so I guess I can't do that. Darn you! Alright, let's finish up the floor here. There we go. Let's grab these torches. And I think I can actually get rid of this right here. If this is going to be a room, I want as much possible area in here that I can get. Alright, let's grab these and stone bricks. There we go. Make it look a little lively in here. Actually, can we get... Okay, I didn't think we could. I think I was pushing my luck on that one. Okay. Those need to stay. What we could do, though, to make it look nice, is something like this. That, I think, would look good. Oh, perfect. And I put all my cobblestone up. Go figure. See, do I have any in here? Thank the Lord. Is that zombie still over there? Probably. Alright, make our way up here. Let's actually close some of this off. Whoops. Just fell down. Whoopsies. Alright, so we'll do that. There we go. Ah, yeah. There we go. Looking a lot better in here. Alright, back to item frames. And I really don't think I want more than that in here. We'll just do 3. There we go. Even though we really don't need one back there, but you can't really see it too well, but I think that's okay. Alright, so this is going to be our maintenance area up here. Let me go ahead and make a chest. Place a chest there. Not going to worry about those torches. And this will be kind of like our loft here. But the guy that kind of sticks in here and does all the maintenance and such. Put a pressure plate on there. Oops, sorry. Can't even get at my own door. Alright, let's make a bed. Actually, let's make a double bed. Let's go crazy. Going crazy. There we go. In fact, let's go ahead and grab a little rest, shall we? Let's get in here. Kind of finish this up a little bit. Alright, so we don't have a whole lot of room over here, but we got a lot more room over this way. So we'll put the beds right here. Put a double bed in there for this guy. And we'll give him a furnace. We'll think of this as to keep him warm. Kind of like his little fireplace here or something. You know, I thought that would look better than that. I think I was wrong. Alright, so let's actually pull that up. Let's actually try this. Alright, my imagination's leaving me currently. Alright, anyway. Let's pick that up. Let's give them a... Do I have any regular oak wood down there? I don't think I do. I don't think I have any oak wood left out here. No, I don't. Okay. So instead, we'll give them a stone brick slab. No, we'll give them stair. Stair will look better, I think. There we go. Actually looks like a table this way. Alright, so you got a night table with a light above it. And I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work in here. We'll give you a little table to work with over here. Actually, let's do this the other way. There we go. Got yourself a table. curious. Does that work? No. Didn't think it would. But worth a shot. Alright, so we got the inside done. I'm happy with how this windmill turned out. Let's pick you up. In fact, let's actually place you... Actually, I don't mind you being in here. Having one in there probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright, so I got some fences here. And I got some more fences over this way. Somewhere. Right there. And we got plenty of seeds. I don't see a hoe, but I can make one up real quick. And I don't have any iron here, but I do have a little bit in this room to make me up a bucket. Alright, sheep, shush. Alright, there we go. And then we'll grab some seeds. Let's see if we can't quickly make us a nice little open area out here. So I'm just, if anything, I'll just go ahead and trace it like how I want. So let's say, I'm probably gonna need more fences than this. We'll start out right here. And then we'll come out. Oop, uh-oh. Get me out of this. Get me out of this ride. I don't want to be here. Alright, let's try not to make that mistake again. Then I think right in here... Actually, we'll stop it right there. So this whole area in here is going to be... Where did I start that on? Okay, I started on this log here. So that'll continue on right there. All this in here is going to wind up being... wheat. And I think I'm going to give me a nice little entranceway right there. Somehow. And maybe like stone brick walkway? I think that might look pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks good. Alright, and then I need to figure out what kind of irrigation system I'm going to do out here. So maybe like, I think it might be able to pull that way, I'm not sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Put a bucket of water there. Let me grab another bucket real quick. See if I can't get this planned out. I think it's what, 4 blocks? And then get me a nice little infinite block there. I think a nice, like, you know, line of... Oh. That could pose a problem. I think a nice line here would probably work very well. Nice little line of water. So there we go. So this guy's all full. That should keep a lot of this hydrated, right? So we're gonna do a little testing real quick on just this side, and if this side works, and then I'm gonna replicate it on the other side off camera. Alright, so that guy's getting hydrated, that's good. That guy's getting hydrated, that's good. Do this whole area all the way out here. I think my stone hose is about to break. That's alright, I'll make me another one in a minute. Oh, there it goes. I didn't even hear it go plink. It's interesting. Is that supposed to do that on the stone hoe? Ah, okay, there we go. So it looks like this might be a little too far out, but that's okay. I don't mind a nice little strip of grass here. That's alright. That's alright in my books. Then I'll just come through and we'll plant all this. And hopefully, next time we come in here, I'll stop by here, show you guys how this looks with all the wheat grown up in the front of the windmill. And I think we get to call this guy completed. So I'm just going to finish up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the windmill build here. And if you guys have any other ideas of some other stuff that you guys might want to see me build, you know, put your ideas down below. I got a nice little list going so far. And, you know, been trying to write everything down. Sometimes I miss stuff, so, you know, if you guys said it once, go ahead and say it again. Drill it into my head. I always need to be reminded myself. But that's it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. If you guys would rate the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.